Hello, I'm Mary Yanez, Director of the Senior Adult Program at the El Paso Community College, and this is Mature Living. We're happy to see you today and be with you and share a little bit about our classes, introduce you to some of our instructors. This is our first show, by the way, that we're doing this fall semester. So it's a big celebration for us to be back on with you on Mature Living. And also, I'd like to tell everybody Happy Grandparents' Day. That is this weekend. We want to say, make sure that you provide technology or help your seniors when they're taking their computer classes. It would be a nice gift to give them the laptop or the tablet or even the phone and use the technology that they can use for their well-being these days. And that's how we're communicating, through technology. And so I'd like to introduce right now, and we're very fortunate to have Dr. Carlos Rincón, who is an engineer, computer engineer. He's our instructor that's going to teach a very wonderful online class. It's called Simple Steps for Using Technology. And so I want to welcome Dr. Rincón to teach his class, and we want you to enroll, and there's still time to enroll. So thank you. Thank you, Dr. Rincón.
Good morning, Mary. I'm so excited to be here today. We had a great summer semester. This was the inaugural session for Simple Steps for Using Technology class, and it went so well, got great feedback, and now we're ready for the fall. We're starting September 7th, and it's running all the way through October 14th. Our classes will remain the same as the summer, which was Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So I hope everyone spreads the word, and I hope this telecast actually helps people become aware of this class and get as many students as possible.
Wonderful. And you know, we welcome our viewers that are not 55 years and older, that if they have a grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, that is 55 years and older, they can register for this class tuition free. It's a free class. We have the privilege of having Dr. Rincón, Carlos Rincón, to teach this class. It was very knowledgeable. And he used his mother as an example, how she was wanting to learn how to use technology, the smartphone, the tablet, the PC. And so he designed this class especially for seniors that have not used technology, correct, Dr. Rincón?
Absolutely. You know, in fact, if you come in with an open mind and no background whatsoever, that's great. To me, it's even better because now we don't have to unlearn or try to reconstruct your desire to, or your belief system of, I can do this. You're just going to come in fresh and say, okay, go ahead, teach me how to do this. And I love it because most of the seniors that I've encountered, that population, they have an eagerness and desire to learn, learning for the sake of learning. It's not just getting a credit, but they want to know so they can apply it in their everyday life.
Absolutely. And as you know, and as we all know, technology now with the COVID pandemic, we all had to go virtual. And our classes, many of them are virtual because we have to learn how to use this new way of communicating, new way of learning. And even our instructors are finding new ways to teach how to keep the students engaged, through a screen. And so hopefully that we can also offer this class in person in the future if things open up, if the college allows us to have classes. But for right now, you really need to use this computer technology, this wonderful technology that's available to us. Otherwise, we would have no classes at all. Dr. Rincón, I just wanted to ask you one thing, and I wanted to show everyone our class schedule. This is our mini schedule that they can pick, that you all can pick up at our office, or we can email it to you as well. Also, our fall schedule is out already, and you can also pick these up at our office at the Senior Adult Program at 9050 Viscount. And so I wanted to ask you how long you've been encountering and working with the Senior Adult Program. I know you're kind of new, but you're also designing classes. And what is your technique in the classroom virtually?
A great question. So yes, I'm one of the newer instructors. In fact, the summer semester marked my first time. And what I love so much about what I do is the dynamics in the class is not like a traditional class. In fact, I have a set syllabus, but we can go anywhere and everywhere based on what the student wants to learn. So I set the foundation, set the principal tasks, simple mechanics of how Microsoft Teams, because that's what we use for taking online classes, right? We set that up as the foundation, understand the basics, and then from there, we can go anywhere the student wants extra information, extra training, teaching, educating on those specific topics that may have given them pause for taking online classes. We overcome those barriers, and then we have the freedom to even look at other technologies, software programs that are embedded within Microsoft Teams. We have so many apps, right, that we can use, and a lot of times we can even touch on those in the class. So, but basically it's breaking things down step by step, as the class implies, and making things that seem complicated very simple to understand. And I have, yes, ma'am, and I have the ability to take time, and that's what seniors want. They want you to take the time to listen, and also to hear where they want, help in certain areas.
Yes, and technology also takes on a new language. And you just mentioned apps, and apps are applications, things that you can use, tools that you can use for different uses. And so you also give them the terminology as a basics, huh? What are apps? And we're going to be hearing that, what app are you using, or what app did you use? We don't know what apps are, So will you break it down even to that, to terminology?
And I love our population because they're willing to come in with an open mind. Many times we have people that, different demographics, maybe the younger generation, everything is, microwave type of thinking. Just teach it to me now. I want to get it over with. And seniors are different. I love them because they ask, why is it important? How is it going to help me? Why is it practical? And that is such an awesome thing to be able to show people step by step, show them, and actually help them to show other people. So we empower seniors not only just to hear the information, but apply it and then go help another senior, or even maybe someone in their family.
Yes, and I'm envisioning a husband and a wife, or a spouse, in the household, register. Both of them can register, and then both of them can join with their laptop or their tablet. They can join the class and enjoy the class and learn together. Because I always learn better with peers, with a study group, or with somebody doing it and the other one watching, and then taking turns and using the applications. So, it's also good to have, your comadre come over. If you can have somebody come over to your house and take a class with you. You don't have to do it by yourself. It's always good to have a good student partner.
Absolutely. Yes. And so we encourage, again, please spread the word. This is a free class. Take advantage of the resources that Paso Community College is offering. Not every city college offers what we offer, and we need to really take advantage of these resources. It's a blessing. It's a benefit that not every city has.
That's right. We are really the only place in town, the only college in town that's offering free classes for seniors 55 years and older. And all you have to do is show your ID, show proof of age. We have wonderful classes. We can email you a mini schedule as I showed it, or we can also, you can pick it up at the college, at our office. So I was also trying to show that we have a whole array of classes to take, and so they're listed in this mini schedule. And on the back, we show you how to register online, and that's part of learning, isn't it? how to register for classes online, how to,
That's
you
our
know,
first step, Mary. That's our first step in the class. Besides overview of the syllabus, we actually say, how do we get on? What are the first steps to even register for a class, connect online? So again, if you're in a position where like, well, I don't even know how to connect to get on the class, we'll help you. We can do that by phone. We can do that over, the internet. We can guide you. So there really aren't any excuses why you shouldn't be taking EPCC SAP classes. It's free. There's the resources to help you to get on, and we'll help you to become mini experts. That's what I feel my students leave the class as mini experts in something they thought they could never, ever learn. And they realize I can do anything I set my mind to.
Absolutely. It also helps with your cognitive learning. We should be learning knowledge, learning and knowledge that you can attain at any age is going to help you to live longer, healthier. Your brain is active and exercising, learning new things, whether it's a language or whether it's anything else. How can they get a hold of you? Do they need to call our office? What number would you like for any viewer of any age that would like to ask you some questions?
Sure. You can reach us at area code 915-831-7801. And we also are available through email. And the email for our office is sap@epcc.edu.
Dr. Carlos Rincon, thank you for being with us. You're a marvelous credit to our program because you have such knowledge. You're a computer engineer. We've got to pick your brain. We've got to use you as much as possible. So we want students to register for your online class, which is called Simple Steps to Learning Technology. What a great title for a class. And I'm sure your students that just took the classes in the summer, your class in the summer, are learning and will be back in the fall to learn some more. And then you'll take some beginners, won't you? You'll take them right in.
Absolutely. And also don't forget to take all the other classes because they're fantastic. So we have quite an array. Check out what Mary just mentioned, the schedule for the fall, and you can see there are numerous classes you can take. So we're excited for our new year and for the new fall year. And so please take advantage of this time and opportunity.
Yes, and absolutely. And Grandparents' Day is here this week. So we want everybody to give some technology to our elders as a gift for Grandparents' Day. Get them started, get them enrolled in our classes. And thank you so much for being with us, Dr. Carlos Rincon. We'll see you again soon. Come back.
Yes, ma'am. Have a great day.
Thank you. And we'll be back with more interviews for classes.
Hi, my name is Yvette Lugo. I'm the director for the Area Agency on Aging. Our mission is to try to help older adults stay as independent and in the communities for as long as possible, as well as helping to support family caregivers in their role as caring for their aging loved ones. Our agency offers a variety of services and supports that can help in a variety of situations, everything from basic information and referral to help in the home. We encourage you to please call our office at 533-0998 so that we can try to assist you with your needs. Thank you.
Well, thank you for staying with us. Of course, this is Mature Living. I'm the director of the Senior Adult Program at the El Paso Community College. I'm Mary Yanez. And so we have to continue a little bit about our classes and how you all can enroll in these free classes, tuition-free classes with the Senior Adult Program. And the only stipulation and qualification to be able to take these classes are that you are 55 years or older. So that is really easy. And we will help you all the way. I want to introduce at this time Rosa Maria Burgos, who is our art instructor. She teaches the acrylic painting. She's going to talk a little bit about the oil painting for seniors class today. And so we're going to also give the dates and the times and when it starts, and then you can still register even now. So, okay, Mrs. Burgos, tell us a little bit about yourself, I know you started teaching way back in the 80s, I think.
Yes, good morning, Mary. Yes, as a matter of fact, it has been 32 years that I started with the Senior Adult Program. And then a few years later, I entered also to the Children's College and personal enrichment from the continuing education. When I started also ESL as English as a second language, and then I started acrylics. That has been most of the past years, my classes, but then with the pandemic, of course, life changed, and we started to do it online. And I was really encouraged and supported by my family to be part of the instructors that were going to teach online. So that's when I started to teaching online the acrylics. Okay, it was quite a challenge, but it's the learning technology, of course, and I'm still learning, which makes also the possibility that I'm also teaching online during the semester. I'm teaching acrylic only, and a new class that I'm looking forward to have it is the oil painting, and I'm looking forward for that. It's going to be the first time I teach it in a Senior Adult Program.
And as we talk about the difference between acrylics and oils, there are different techniques and there are different brushes and there are different paints. So that's why we separated. It used to be acrylics and oils, but that's why we separated it so that you could concentrate on those students that really wanted to learn to work with oil, right? With oil paints.
Yeah, absolutely, Mary. It's the oils, of course, is oil-based, and it's almost an ancient style from the Renaissance, the oil painting. But acrylic is a water-based, but it's a very easy and practical medium to work with and to learn. Not only that they can learn the technique of the impasto, which is very similar to the oils. So sometimes I recommend them to start with the acrylics and then have the transition to continue with the oils as well. But in my classes, what I really teach them is the step-by-step to learn to identify each and every one of the brushes, our brushes. Mostly the acrylic and the oils are very similar as well, but for each technique, there's a different way to apply it on the canvas as well. I like to use the stretch canvas, and I also teach them how to start with doing a sketch with our charcoal pencil, and if it requires, sometimes it requires only very minimal, depending on the subject matter. But so all those things are teach them step by step, and the beginning and basics of the mixing of colors, which is learning the theory of the color, which is the color wheel, and identify them. How do I get those mixtures? And students are afraid of that, but only you get it with experience. Even though that in the commercial art departments, they sell us almost everything, all the magenta and different colors, and the paint's gray, which you can mix it by using black and blue, and also the magenta. We have some reds and blues, and so the mixture, I tell them, don't be afraid of it. As you keep on painting, you try always to hands-on, do it yourself. Don't be more theoretical. The theory, be more practical. And of course, the more you paint, the better you get. Okay,
yes. And I wanted to ask you, Ms. Burgos, at the beginning of class, do you, because the students are responsible for purchasing their own supplies, right? And so we don't provide any supplies or brushes or anything, but you give them a list and you show them what kinds of paints, where they can get them, the brushes and all those things. You give them those instructions first so that they can get the right tools for the different, I guess, applications, you could say, or medium, right? The medium that they're using.
Yes, Mary. As a matter of fact, when they register, I send them an email with my course syllabus, and they're tell them what are we going to learn and the list of supplies so they can go and buy it, and sometimes recommend them where they can find it, which is usually the art store, which we have here, the Michaels and I think it's Hobby Lobby, but now Walmart is selling some of them. I mean, there's more availability to buy, especially acrylics. Oils is a little more precise. We have the art center, which is more professional materials there that are more expensive. And I will recommend you take advantage of find the percentage of 50% off or 40% off coupons or sales about it. Basically, they need to understand that they cannot buy almost everything. You get overwhelmed sometimes when they see the art store.
Oh, I love going. There's so many varieties. It's like a candy store. It's like a candy store. But oh my gosh, I know you and I have shopped together for prizes for our arts festival awards and things. And I just could never manage. You knew what to buy. You know where to go, but you helped them with what to choose.
Yes.
I haven't mentioned, and we haven't mentioned when your virtual classes, your online class. What day and what days and what time?
Okay, the oil painting will start. Will be Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we'll start the 7th. That will be the first day. And we'll end in October, but you can, if you are not registered yet, you can also call for more information to our department, which is the 915 will be 831-7801. You can call and have more information about it, and also to how to register. Also, you go through the email. You can also email to sap@apcc.edu, and that will give you all the information that you need if you are really interested. We have our I think I have here I'm sorry, Mary, I just wanted to show them. That was the class schedule, was very informative, and all the classes that we have in the continuing education are here. We have also a mini schedule as well. If you want to go to the office of the EPCC at the ASC building B, and when you enter, go to your left, and that everyone can guide you to the Senior Adult Program office. They were very nice and very helpful.
Thank you, Ms. Burgos. Thank you for reminding me about the schedule. And also, it's Tuesdays, Thursdays from 10 to 12.
From 10
a.m. to 12, 2 hours. And it'll start September the 7th and run for about 6 weeks. It will be, and it will end October 14th. So it's a short class, very intense. But I also want to show and tell, like you did, this is our mini schedule. I hope I'm holding it correctly. Our mini schedule that you can get at our office. So if you call that number, we will email you the mini schedule, which has all the recent changes and updates. So I just want to also, and you've covered pretty much what students are going to learn. I had a little list here. What have been some of the students' successes where somebody comes in and has never painted before? It's almost like Grandma Moses, right? Grandma Moses was in her 90s, I think, when she started painting, and she became a very famous painter. So painting, you can start at any time, right, Ms. Burgos?
Absolutely, Mary. And when you say about seniors, so remember in our senior classes, we have our, young seniors and more advanced and adult senior. And that's what makes it a little bit more different, because here comes the more energetic, and they're really more active, and also the ones that are more slow. But we combine really good in our classes, and as we go more in a personal basis, because I can help you after each class. If you have any questions, any concerns, or you didn't understand the technique, I can gladly explain to you more thoroughly and communicate. You can show me your work, and I can guide you if you're doing okay, if you need some improvement in different areas. So that's what's very important for you to understand that. So it makes it very possible for you to learn. Anyone can paint the only key that I always important thing that you need is the willing, that you want to do it and that you will enjoy it, and be relaxed. I mean, everyone has their own space to learn, and this is one of the classes what's so important for seniors in the whole EPCC classes. And there are more in a personal basis, more likely, because I adapt myself to each one of your talents, and slowly but surely you will develop that beautiful talent, because it's the amazing world of art that I want you to really encourage you to get involved.
Yes, and I know you teach children, you teach adults, and then you teach seniors. So what is the best thing that you like about teaching our elders?
Well, definitely is everything is challenging I have to learn from all my students as well, which I had that experience, has been very rewarding, and enjoying and learn from them as well. They have so much to give and to share, but it is I guess the seniors are very approachable and easy to communicate. They're more patient, they're enjoying more what they're doing, and really get involved. And when the group, it is in the classroom, which I have the experience in the senior centers, but now in virtually, we're more likely we're the same. We feel comfortable, we don't feel any stress, and take it little by little. You know, eventually you will get it, and you'll be very proud of yourself.
Everything is one step at a time. I see those beautiful paintings you have in the background, that one with the trees in autumn when they change colors. Those are the kinds of things they're going to create. And you know, they can be heirlooms. They can be treasures that they can give to their grandchildren. This was painted by grandma when she was 80 or 90 years old. And so, you know, those are little treasures, little gifts that they can give. Small paintings, big paintings. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I want to repeat our office number where you can call and get a mini schedule, or you can get information on how to register. It is area code 915-831-7801. And then also, thank you for reminding me about the email. And the email is sap@epcc.edu. And thank you so much, Ms. Burgos. I want to wish you a happy Grandparents' Day. I know you're a multiple kid grandma. How many grandchildren now?
Oh, yes, Mary. As a matter of fact, I'm a very proud mother of 6 children and a blessed grandmother of 11 grandchildren. I didn't want to mention also that just celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary. And last week. So
congratulations, you and Mr. Burgos, Alejandro Burgos, and Rosa Maria Burgos. Congratulations. We celebrate with you, and we wish both of you a happy Grandparents' Day, and everybody that's watching as well. Don't forget to your grandma and grandpa. Don't forget to give them a little gift. Take them to lunch or dinner. And, you know, if they're taking an art class, buy them their supplies, help them with that. That's a very nice gift to give them. So don't forget, you can still register. I'm telling everybody to register for our oil painting class. It's a new class that we're offering for seniors. It is online, but hopefully in the future, we will be able to meet in person. So thank you so much, and we'll see everybody next week. Mrs. Burgos, thank you for your time. You do a marvelous job for the past over 32 years. You are an amazing instructor, and we appreciate you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And we'll see you all next week. That's it for Mature Living.